Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and in this video I am watching a video, just a random video through YouTube. Is called or titled Deep Cleaning of the Most Greasy BMW E46 2002. Old interior detailing ASMR. This is it right here. And yeah, this is actually where I'm at in the video. However, I actually came up with an idea as I was watching this video, because I recently got into the car washing basic. There's different levels of cleaning. Like a house cleaner, for example, or like like different like grades of chemicals. Some are cheaper than others. Some are more expensive than others. So yeah. So I thought of I have the little green machine, and trust me, in this video it's a full-blown invention. Another invention that I thought of. Okay, so just bear with me really quickly. So I kind of was thinking of integrating this little green machine. It's so simple and beautiful and cute. And practically what it does is that a person will fill this up with like either cold water or hot water, and then it's a vacuum integrated with like a little sprayer, little misting thing here, and you guys can see it right here. It has a little trigger button here, and basically a user will put their hand around here and push this button inwards with their index finger. That's actually like this. They'll push it, and then this thing will throw water out. It will throw water out over here, and over here is the vacuum. So the vacuum, you guys can see the vacuum, the hose, and then there's like a little like clear tube or something that's like secretly like inwardly hidden, and yeah, it throws out the water whether it's cold or hot. But after watching these videos, well, like I've been watching a lot of videos, okay? I've been doing a lot of research and stuff, and so I noticed that these people use these these steamers, or other companies will use like super high, like PSI, high pressured blowers to clean certain things. So what I was thinking in my mind was to practically modify this to implement the PSI pressure and also the steamer, and then like I'm thinking in the front and the back of a female. No, I'm just joking. I'm thinking the front and the back of the device, and in the center, in the very center of that, will be the PSI pressure and the steamer. And it was interesting because within these videos that I've been watching for a while now, it's weird because when they use it, it blows everything away, like just randomly. And I'm like, where are these fragments going to? So that's why I believe that if there's a housing within this handle, it'll protect people's eyes, and little pieces of sand and other debris won't just fly anywhere throughout the vehicle, especially in an area that has already been cleaned. Okay, so it will control that contamination to a certain degree. So yeah, if we are looking at a little thing like this, it will cover a broad spectrum of area within a vehicle. Now, for confined spaces and stuff like that, maybe these type of things will be ideal. But right now, there isn't a bunch of like inventions for people to purchase. So yeah. I was thinking of a steamer type of idea integrated with a PSI pressure, because the PSI pressure, because there's a lot of sand on, like, within the carpets, and this idea will actually be good for houses as well that have carpet. Because instead of a brush, it will be PSI pressure. And I think within this video, they actually show, like in slow motion, I believe it was slow motion, unless I processed it in my mind like it was in slow motion, even though it wasn't. I mean, I don't really know, but either way, um, there was like a PSI pressure hose or something, or some sort of what the steamer thing, and it was like a little pistol, and it had like pressure going through it, and I noticed that the little sand was bouncing up, and that's what gave me the idea right now, honestly. So with the pressure, the sand goes up, and that's exactly what everyone wants when they have a commercial vac. They want the fucking sand to go up into the fucking vacuum. You know, you're there going back and forth, and the sand's not going upwards. Because the little grains of sand are so heavy that these little low, let me just think about this for a second. I would say low electrical powered machines or devices are not like commercial grade. So the PSI pressure targeting the sand and causing it to fly upwards most likely will get siphoned up into the vacuum. So instead of the water, like, we could have the PSI pressure, and at the same time the steamer. So therefore practically innovating this machine further, like version 101, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, Model 1, Model 2, Model 3, Model 4, Model 4, Model 5, Model 6, blah, 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 blah. You get my drift? And I've only been doing this for a few months. And I hate the fact that these fucking little sand particles won't get siphoned up into the vacuum, and the damn thing is siphoning in so much. Like the little whatever this thing is called, the sucker or whatever, it connected to a commercial vac. It is so powerful that it gets stuck like a magnet. At least for me, it does. It gets stuck, and then I struggle to even move it at times. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, I think that sometimes they even need some bearings to, like, prevent it from getting stuck to the carpet. So people like me that are weak and fragile and not strong at all will be able to, like, easily and effortlessly move the thing around without it getting jammed up. Because that's what's happening right now to me. I don't know about you people out there, but I'm barely moving it and then it gets stuck. And I'm like, what the hell? And then other things are getting stuck to it. Like, I try to pull upwards and the carpet is going upwards. But not the sand. The sand is staying, like, attached to the carpet. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, this shouldn't be happening. The sand should be going upwards, not the carpet. So, interestingly enough, as I'm watching this video, I thought of this idea. And I understand that, the steam cleaner is pretty much, oh my god. I see a bug around me. Hold on. Goddamn bugs. Fuck. Swear to God, man. These goddamn bugs. So, these steam cleaners are pretty much like cleaning a cooking pan that's caked with burnt, let's say food, oil, food. So it's pretty much like this, okay? Like this before and after. It's perfect. That's what I'm practically trying to refer to, okay? So we have contaminants and things that are basically caked on to the surface of a vehicle or something that we're trying or attempting to clean, but it just won't come off. Like, you get some Dawn dish soap with a microfiber cloth, and you can clean this section of the pan over here to the left, and you're using your 2 fingers and nothing's going to happen. Goddamn bug, get away from me. So we all know, or people that have experience know, that in order to clean these pans, it requires heat. So that's why they came out with, like steam cleaners and stuff like that. Because that's a better way to remove stains and grease and things that are caked on to fabrics or metals or whatever type of materials. So that's the reason why I personally like to, whenever I cook, I instantly like pour my food to a bowl, a clean bowl, and then I instantly clean the pan with hot water. And sometimes I get, burnt a little bit. It will help if I had it would help if you guys had like long gloves, like those yellow cleaning gloves or whatever. But either way, with the water and oil and stuff like super hot, and you get your sponge. Now, if you could get one of those sponges with the extended handle, to prevent yourself from getting burns, then that will actually be better, because you could run the hot water and that stuff will just come off right away. So pretty much that's what these people have investigated and researched. So that's why they use these type of tools when they do, when they perform car detailing. So you go from this to this. And it's so simple, like a snap of a finger. So that's what we're doing, and that's what I learned the hard way myself. I'm spraying like Dawn dish soap, dish soap on this caked on food. That was like liquefied. It was a liquid before it hardened, like similar to molten lava. Okay, now molten lava is similar to water. Okay, it could take any form. It's easy to handle. It flows like a river. But once it hardens, it turns hard like a rock. So this is all like scientific type of shit at the end of the day. Okay? So we have to remember that. There's this stuff was super hot at one point. Like a volcano. Okay? Just register that in your mind, in your puny little mind. We have, food that's been caked on, it's been stuck, it's been hardened, it has been given the time to become cold. And the same is true with welding. Spark burns. Let's just put it like that. Okay, so the welding spark burns are very severe, and they may seem harmless. You see all these little things flying up? That's metal in liquefied form. That's it. That's metal in liquefied formats. So if you think it's not going to burn you if it touches your skin, then you would be in the wrong. It's going to burn the shit out of you. And that's why, there's a bunch of images here of people getting injured with welding. And a lot of people think, well, it's not bad. Welding is easy. Anyone could do it. This here is not molten metal. They think of it as a spark. Something unharmful, like a little light, but it's not a light. For those of you who are very young, this is not a light. This is metal. Like my thermo over here. This is metal. This is solid form metal. And that is practically this in liquid form. And whenever you people perform like a weld, it looks so perfect and beautiful. Now, it's like an elementary student trying to remove that weld with a microfiber cloth and some dish soap. And attempting to remove the weld so the two pieces can come apart that have been welded together. It's just not going to fucking happen. All bullshit aside, it's not going to happen. And we all know that. But if the two pieces that have been welded together are heated up to a certain degree, the weld, that solder or whatever it is, will just liquefy it all over again. and the two pieces will come apart. So anyways, that was like a little educational thing. Okay, so going back to the little green thing. Okay, so yeah, there's the front and the back. The front and the back will siphon in shit. That's the way I can see it. The vacuum. And the very center will be the PSI pressure and the steamer. To detail stuff, random shit, especially for car detailers and for people who want to restore things and fix things and stuff of that nature. Honestly, this whole business is disgusting me. I'm getting disgusted. Because, well, there's a lot of reasons why. But I guess I could be fully transparent with all of you. And the reason is because wealthy people, truly wealthy people are not restoring things. Like, who wants to go buy underwear that has been used and washed and then is up for resale again? And that's how these vehicles are to me, in my mind, in my little brain. It's purely disgusting and filthy. Even though it's clean on the surface, it looks nice and clean. Even if it's a deep clean, it's still used. And when I have the money to buy things, I buy it new, knowing it hasn't been pampered with, it hasn't been used, it's new, it doesn't have any wear and tear, and most likely it will last a long time. But I'm in this business right now because I'm doing it just to earn some money, to support myself. But I really want to do it to help my family out. But I haven't yielded any results. I haven't yielded any real results where I could help people. And I've been doing this for more than 20 years. Okay. So I failed not only myself, but the people that I love. All bullshit aside. And now I'm just like in the little rat race. Like the money, like the game, the cash flow game, the money game. I'm just going in circles week after week, month after month. Trapped in the same old shit, doing the same shit. Cleaning cars, cleaning windows, cleaning houses, flipping burgers, more fries. That's too much fries, throw them away. They're not fresh. We're on camera. Don't put me on the spot. week after week, month after month, year after year. But anyways, that's all I have for this video. So I will like it and share it within the description of my video that I'm about to upload on YouTube. And this is the link, I believe, for the video. I'll just copy this one. But anyways, yeah. There's a lot to learn in this life. A lot. And the fucked up thing about it is that people had me do it the hard way. Like, oh, clean this pan with cold water and Dawn dish soap. And I'm there scrubbing away using my elbow grease. One hour passes by, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. And then they're like, okay, go home. Your shift is over. Come back tomorrow and continue where you left off.